he is all on me.
Time out. Time all the way out.
Okay, don't.
That's what we got to talk about.
Don't give him.
Okay, so I know, like I said, one of the main things that I want to focus on in Momsplaining is self. But, sitting here with you, we both have partners, you want to think about for the betterment of yourself. Your partner is your other half. So they actually do, do a lot for yourself as well. What are you, doing for your relationship to keep it strong, to keep it growing, to make it better, literally for yourself, so you can be the best version of you?
Okay.
It's weighted.
I think it is weighted. And part of it is weighted for us because I think we're really still trying to figure it out. Honestly.
And that's okay.
And that is okay because it is kind of like the first step.
Right.
We have communication about that. I feel like one thing that we both do a good job of is trying to just support each other. So like,
I love
what
that.
do you need from me right now? Like, if I've been home all day, it's kind of like, hey, you need me to give him a bath, or like those
partnership,
like partnership, like right, something like most of the time, like I cook, like you know what I'm saying, enough for like 2 or 3 days for the week, and like he cooks enough for like so it's like it feels like we're sharing the responsibilities. Which again, I still feel like that's kind of like around the caretaking duties of Legend,
for sure.
But, it like but even just sharing that, we talk a lot about how this is just a phase. Like he's a little baby. He's a toddler, but he depends a lot on us, and it's not always going to be like that.
No.
So we talk a lot about that. Even recently, I sent him the song. It's an old school song, but we've only just begun. The romance is not over. Got a lot of love to give. So like we got a lot of, and we talk about like God willing that we're gonna have a long life together. So this is
I pray
small,
for that too.
Like that's what we pray for. And so like this is a small part of our life. And so Legend in the bed with us. So and that does take away from
Wait a minute.
He is all on me.
Time out. Time all the way out.
Okay, don't.
That's what we got to talk about.
Don't give him too much to use against me in this part, okay? Because my baby too, and he want his mama at night. He want my skin. He want my skin lifting up the shirt on the skin.
What is lifting up the shirt?
He want my back skin or my.
Who wants your back skin? What? Back skin? Okay. Pause. Time.
We gotta talk about too much. Don't give him too much right now.
We gotta talk about that. We gotta talk about that too. Okay. But okay, we're gonna get back to that. But go ahead.
Okay, but I just say like even just something as small as I know as like I said in Legend, he's on me when we're in bed. Like, and I know that takes away from me and Naj being on each other.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like truly, I know that he know that he want him out the bed.
Okay.
But again, it's like he not always gonna want to be in front of me. He gonna want to be a big boy one day and go in his room. He gonna, I'm trying to. But I mean, we really, again, we talk about this.
Yeah.
So I feel like that is the one thing, but we could be doing a better job. You know what I'm saying? Like we figuring it out as far as not losing what we have.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In parenthood.
Right.
Me and motherhood, him and fatherhood. Because even sometimes, like I kind of said off camera, we have a little break and we find ourselves just like, we made plans, but we just want to stay in the house. We just want to
take a break. We're tired.
We just tired. Yeah. And we talk about how like, nah, we got even like something as small as like we went to go see Sinners. It was like we was like, oh, that was so good.
Yeah.
Like that was
enjoying
so good.
each other.
Like we just enjoyed this movie together. Like, oh, we gotta get back.
Yeah.
Just little things like that. So it's like, we figuring it out.
Yeah.
But we're communicating through it, and I think that is good.
Communication
like,
first,
right,
for
right.
sure.
We're communicating through it. It's not like he's not being heard or I'm not being heard. Like, we talk.
Yeah, you know where you both are.
Yeah,
that's
we are
good.
talking. We pray together. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like so it's like we and again, we know it's just temporary.
Yeah.
And you know, trying to do better. Mm-hmm. Okay, now get on me about this co-sleeping.
So I'm different when it comes to that. I think. Okay, so my son, he's 4. He was out of the bed at how old? Oh, how old? It's okay.
It's layered because that's why I said I don't know if I want to speak because it's actually layered. We were in the law, so he was out the bed like at 3 months, so he still was in the room.
No, but Power was in his room
here at 2.
At 2,
right?
But he wasn't in our bed.
No,
he was not in our bed. Just trying to give like the context. Okay. And the crazy part is, and I wanted to keep him near. He actually could have gone in his room. I wanted to keep him near for like 3 months because when he turned 2, Muse was born, our daughter, and I didn't want him to feel like, oh, we got a new baby, like you're gone.
I remember you telling me this.
So I remember that. Maybe like 2 or 3 months in of him sleeping in there, in his own crib beside our bed, and we have our daughter. We were like, let's just try it out. Let's put his crib in his room. When I tell you, my son was like, thank you, because I've been wanting to go. And I was like, oh my God, he was really ready. And then our daughter, having an older sibling, she went in there at 9 months, 7, 8, 9 months. That's our story. Right. So I don't know if
Legend has 0 independent sleeping space. Yeah. He doesn't even nap by himself. I know. Me.
Kaila!
And when I work, he naps. He's not in daycare yet. He's not in daycare next year. So when I work with his Gigi, I know, y'all.
Now,
I know. Don't judge.
I'm not gonna judge
people. The people on the TV, don't judge me.
It is so okay.
We have.
It's not wrong.
Something that has. But we have just I wish I don't drink, but I wish this had some drink.
Oh my gosh.
Right
take some. But to each their own. But in the topic of, you know, talking about your partner, mm-hmm. y'all in the bed. Mm-hmm. So for me and Bone, my husband, we like to kick it in the bed, like watching TV, giggling, talking about certain topics. So I think even without having a second child, and the second child being able to go in the room and having somebody there, I still think for me it would have been like, they gotta go.
I mean, it's
different.
I am torn. He is. Independence is a big thing. And I said, he does not have any independent sleeping skills. Like, I can admit to that. But now I'm also going to, say, so, I get that.
Yeah.
But then there's a flip side of me, and I'm going to use, again, the term, purposeful parenting. And I feel like this. Me and his dad, we're grown, and we want each other. You know what I'm saying? I miss him, and I know he missed me. Because, again, just that, like you said, just even being in the bed together, just that. So how do I can only imagine how my 2-year-old feel with wanting some connection at night. You see what I'm saying?
I think for me it was what they're used to. Yeah. You put them in their room. I'll say for myself, I genuinely feel like Legend would be like, I'm good. This is what it is. It's what I'm used to. This is what it is.
I know, but now he's going to have to cry it out. And I'm just.
They got to. I know. You just got to. They're all right. They are okay.
I know. His dad is going to love this part. This is going to be his favorite part of the podcast.
Napping. Now, Kaila, what does that look like?
Well, like I said, so typically his grandmother's with him. Mm-hmm. So he has a room and he naps in his room. But okay, so this is something I saw somewhere. If they've been in the bed, they do better in a big bed. So we moved in January. Mm-hmm. When we moved, we put a king size bed in his room. Because it was like, okay, he's been in bed with us. Again, it's something I saw somewhere. It's like, okay, I get the logic.
Okay.
So he sleeps in his room. He has this big bed, so his grandmama lay beside him when it's nap time. And when it's nap time, now that I'm off for the summer, I nap with him. And then at nighttime, he does not lay in the bed without somebody laying in the bed with him.
So question. Nap time. So nap time. So does he just fall asleep with you, or you stay in there the whole time? That's a good question.
We stay in there the entire time.
Yeah. Okay.
Somebody give me some tips. He's 2 and a half. No independent sleeping skills. Like I mean, truly, like even now, I'm not gonna lie, he has regressed. Like I said, like how now I'm telling you about how like he's like he wants to lift.
You talking about and back skin?
And he literally lays his head on my back. It is the most amazing. It's like.
But you enjoy it too. That's what I was gonna say. You enjoy it too.
I mean, yes, because he's showing his mom love. He's expressing love to me. But it's like, and I mean, even like sometimes, like he doesn't let me like cradle him like a baby. But sometimes it's almost like spooning. Like you know what I'm saying? Like. But you know, it's like he wants to feel. Like, you know what I'm saying? He wants to touch something. Like, he grabbed my hand the other day. And it's like he was literally just like holding my hand until he fell asleep to take his nap.
Okay, so going back to, you know, the topic of your partner, your relationship, do you think that Legend, you know, sleeping in the bed with you and Naj, and also, you know, having his nap time with you or grandma, does that impact the intimacy in your relationship?
Of course. I mean, because again, whereas Naj and I would be holding each other, you know, even if it's just for a little while and then we go to our separate corners of the bed. We're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? I do something I think is really sweet that we do sometimes. Like it's like our feet meet at the bottom of the bed, and it's like I do feel like that's, you know what I'm saying, our way of like, you know, just trying to have some connection. But
I like that.
You know, it's like because again, instead of him holding me, it's like Legend, like I'm Legend on me, or and I mean, and sometimes he thinks it's beautiful too. Like he be like, like he just all up on you, and that's the thing. Overall, he don't try to be on his daddy. Most of the time, he was really trying to like. It's like all of this part of the bed. It's like, nope, I want to be right under my mama. And like I said, I truly am torn because I do. Again, I'm not saying it's right, but it's like I do just feel like just how like, you know, Naj and I want that connection with each other. You know, like that warmth at night. It's like Legend used to the warmth, to use what you said. It's like he's used to the warmth now, and I don't want to just rip it from up under him. But I do know that we're gonna have to figure out. His dad wants him in his bed. If he was right here right now, he would love what you are saying. Yeah. He is all for like get him in the bed now. But I mean, I've created a monster and keeping him in the bed.
Yeah, my next question was: is this Legend led or is this Kaila led? If it started off as Legend led.
Well, I don't know, because I don't want to hear my baby cry for 30 minutes. You get what I'm saying? Like at this point, and I mean, we've talked to the doctor about it for sure. The pediatrician, they like, he need like when I ask them nowadays, I tell them 0 independent sleeping skills. They talk to us about how he needs independent sleeping skills. That's why, you know, I'm probably framing it like that. He doesn't have.
I'm about to say, but does Legend have 0 independent sleeping skills?
I would say, well, is it fair to say that maybe I don't know, but it's when it's time to go to bed, he'll sometimes be like bed. It's like he'll pull the cover back.
Yeah.
And it's like he waiting for you to get in there too. Even like his dad put him to sleep sometimes. Like he goes to sleep with somebody. Like, and maybe I truly like don't know, but I can't. I don't know. Maybe we haven't tested it out enough, but it's like he's gonna cry. Okay. Like I guess that's the thing. Like if you walk out the room, he's gonna cry. And when he wake up, well, now he's at the age where, like, you know, sometimes, like, I wake up, like, you know, he'll wake up from a nap and he'll just play. Like, I'll go in a room and it's like, oh, like, he's been up, he's playing. But sometimes he whines. I'm like, where y'all at? Yeah. So, I don't know. It's maybe a little bit of both. Okay. Maybe.
Okay, so how do you see cultivating his independent sleep skills? What do you see? How is this gonna? What is the age that you're gonna no longer, you know, sleep together?
Okay. His dad is kind of like soon.
Okay.
But if I'm being honest,
what is your?
If I'm being honest, I want him to be able to do understand it to the point where I can be like, hey, big boy. Yeah. You're going to start sleeping in, you know, like, I'm going to lay in the bed. Like, you know, like, you're going to lay in the bed and mommy's going to go out here. Here go your little stuffed animal. Because, again, I know he likes, like, here go your little stuffed animal. But, you know, like, you're going to lay in here by yourself. And you're going to lay, or, you know, maybe it's just like, you're going to lay in here for a certain amount of time. Mommy's going to come check on you every now and then. But you're going to lay in here by yourself. I want him in my mind, and I'm not saying it's gonna go like that because me and his dad may have to end up compromising. Like I said, in his mind, he probably think we're gonna start next month. He's always talking about starting, but have we started? No, we haven't. So I mean, that's just the truth. That's just the truth. But in a perfect world, because it has gotten to this point, I just will want to be able to, you know, him maybe even say, well, why? And my niece is 4. She can definitely, like, she would understand. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Again, I had her last week and we were even just talking about, like, you know, kind of like, you know, how she was sleeping and that kind of thing. So it's like, I just want him to be able to kind of, you know, let him know and him be able to be like, okay, even if he resists a little bit, he can be like, okay, he can understand versus like now, I feel like it'll be a little.
I get what you're saying.
He's not verbal enough to like communicate with me to where it's like, okay, he understands.
I understand, so. And I like we said, I get there's no. It's whatever you choose. You know, everything is everything. Everything is fine. There's no layers. Yeah. So we are, I would say, you know, different. How do you say that? Different on the different
different
sides of the spectrum. Yeah,
for sure.
There's really no. I mean, some people.
And I really admire your end of the spectrum, and I think at this point we have one of my best friends, Kanika. We kind of like are in a similar situation, and and it's like I don't know if it's just like now it's like too late. Like, you know, because again, it's like, you know, you don't want, I don't know, I just don't, it's like, you just gotta, my plan is to baby number 2, I just want to be strong. And we started out strong, like we had the bassinet and all of that. And the truth is, I was just tired. Yeah. And it was like, you know,
that
it was just a matter of like, okay.
Bassinet didn't work for us. The bassinet.
It's like, we about to go to sleep, okay.
Our kids didn't like the bassinet and they slept with us.
Before you knew it, and we just never. Yeah. I mean, I can definitely say it was me. I don't want to hear him cry. Yeah. I didn't want to hear him cry about it. It's like.
It is tough. I'm not going to lie. It is tough hearing your child cry. I'm trying to think about how that went. With me, I think it takes just some like, okay, this is what it is.
I know he's safe.
He's safe. Exactly. He's fine.
I have to do more affirmations.
Exactly.
With that. Like,
they're good.
Safe. I believe in the power of affirmation and all those kind of things. And I think that next time I definitely have to do a better job of like, look, I know he's safe. I know he's good.
And eventually they go
good for him.
And eventually they go to sleep. They do.
That's what the doctors have said.
They eventually
like,
go to sleep.
They're gonna go to sleep.
And then when you do it again, it's gonna be a little less. And then maybe on the fourth time it might be a little more. But you knew, I would say, making it through that first one is like, okay, all right, gonna be good. For sure.
I received the code, the independent sleeping vibes that you were giving me right now.
Yeah.
I really do.
Okay.